I decided it would be a good idea to document everything that we're eating here at the All-Inclusive. The one thing that I could not find when I was really doing searches and reviews on YouTube for the Westin was really about the food. So tonight we did make a dinner reservation. We have made dinner reservations for all 3 nights that we're here, so we're going to try different restaurants. So we're at the Italian restaurant. It's called Spirola, and all of the menus, they have QR codes, which is really convenient. They do have paper menus as well, but this was fine. I am going to go ahead and try to post so you can see the menus. They do have the menus available through the Westin app, which is great. So in advance, we kind of had went through and looked at everything and decided what we might like, and that's how we decided where to make reservations. So we are going to order our food, and then I'm going to show you the food and give you a quick review on how everything is. And we're going to do this for each of the meals that we're having here. All right, we did order a caprese salad just as a little appetizer to start. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you this. Looks delicious. So of course, all-inclusive means that our drinks are also included. So I ordered a white sangria, and it is absolutely delicious. And I will tell you, these drinks are nice and strong, that's for sure. And Andrew ordered he has no idea. He told, yeah, he thinks it's a whiskey sour. He told them what he likes, and he really didn't have anything in mind, and they just concocted something up for him, and he likes it. And then I did want to mention that earlier we went, before we came to the restaurant, Claire was really hungry, and we just stopped at one of the little bars, and she got a non-alcoholic fruit smoothie, which has been great. So far the drinks are A+. Another big hit tonight so far has been this bread that they brought out with dip. So there were 2 different dips, a very spicy dip and a mild dip. And Claire has scarfed it up, which is great. She loves bread. So very kid-friendly, nice little quick food option. It is a little bit later. Our reservation was for 5:45. That was the earliest time slot I could get. I believe that's what time they essentially open. They really open at, I guess, 6 o'clock, so 5:45 was the earliest. She's used to eating so much earlier, so of course she was starving. So just having something quick that came out, really appreciated, and she's happy and fed. Dinner came out extremely quickly, and Andrew ordered a spinach stuffed ravioli. I ordered a sun-dried tomato risotto for Claire, and I ordered a seafood pappardelle, but everything came out extremely quickly, which was one of my biggest concerns with being an all-inclusive. So everything looks great. Dessert is here. We ordered 3 different desserts. So we have a panna cotta, we got a pineapple cake served with some gelato, and a confit with Nutella and gelato on the side as well. And it all looks absolutely delicious, and again, came out very quickly. Yum. All right, back at the room. Dinner is over, and it was excellent. I was very impressed. So I have stayed at an all-inclusive before, and the time I was at an all-inclusive down in the Caribbean, the food was very mediocre, and I just didn't have high expectations, and this was great. So again, this was for Spirola, the Italian restaurant, and the service was very quick. Our food was out much quicker than I thought it would be. I was reading some of the reviews online, and some of the concerns was that it took a while for the food to come out, but the food was fast and delicious. My favorite of the night was definitely what we ordered for Claire, which was the risotto, the sun-dried tomato risotto. It was really good. Dessert was excellent. Something I did just want to kind of let you know about is that if you do come to the Westin and you want to eat at these restaurants for dinner and not have to eat at the buffet, you need to make reservations in advance. So I was able to book reservations online via the Westin app starting on Friday. So Friday I booked our dinners for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings, and the reservations became available Friday afternoon. I had read on TripAdvisor some people said 6 p.m., but I was able to get mine in the afternoon, and I'm so glad we did, and I'm looking forward to continuing to kind of see what food they offer. We have reservations for some of the different restaurants for Wednesday and Thursday. Tomorrow we're going to be having seafood, and then Thursday is the Steakhouse. But I'm going to also just update you as far as breakfasts and lunches, because it's an all-inclusive, and I think that's important to know. Good morning. It is day 2 of our Costa Rica trip, and Claire decided that for breakfast she wanted to go to the buffet versus ordering room service. So we are heading down to, it's called Mitra Market. So this is an option for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. The primary difference with this is obviously buffet style. You don't need a reservation. So if you didn't get dinner reservations, this is where your option to eat breakfast would be. Just sat down to eat some breakfast, and they do have 4 different stations with different types of food. So they have an American station, Italian, Costa Rican, they have an omelet bar. So I'm just going to show you what I grabbed here. Grabbed some juice, and then they do have somebody that can bring things out. So had them bring out, they were making a special coconut cold brew today, and then a waffle, chocolate muffin, some bacon, and hash brown. So that's what I grabbed, but they do have a lot of different options. All right, just got back from breakfast. Breakfast was excellent. I think there is a lot to be said about having a buffet option, especially when you have a toddler versus just ordering room service. She had gotten some things herself, and then she was picking off of us, but overall breakfast was amazing. One of my favorite things about breakfast is that they had the coffee special of the day, which was included, didn't cost us anything extra, even though there is a coffee shop right across from where we're staying that it would be a upgraded charge to use. And it was really good. It was a coconut cold brew, and it was excellent. So we did get that when we were there, and then we also got it to go because it was so good. So breakfast definitely at Mitra Market was excellent.
Can you hold your...
All right, we made it to lunch, and again, this is our first full day here. So for lunch, instead of doing the buffet, we wanted to try the Poolside restaurant. So I'm just going to show you where it's physically located. So right across the way, that is the swim-up bar, and on the outside of the swim-up bar is just the regular bar, but that's the main pool.
Blackberry.
We were able to order some drinks here as well. So I got a blackberry mojito. Earlier at the pool, I had a coconut mojito, and it was super good. And Andrew got a pina colada. They did bring out these chips with, it looks like refried beans, just automatically, which Claire is going to town on those, which is great because she was starving. And we ordered for lunch, we got her they do have a kids menu. It's this, what I noticed is that a lot of the restaurants have the same kids menu, and it's after a certain time of day, it's the same regardless if it's lunch or dinner. So we ordered her the fish and chips, and then we're gonna get a chicken quesadilla.
You like the music?
Because I know she likes quesadillas, and we're probably all gonna share that. And then I ordered fish tacos, and then Andrew ordered a French burger, so we'll see how it goes. I'm so jealous. Andrew ordered a pina colada, and I just stole it because it's really good. So good. And it was so nice. They just came around and asked Claire if she wanted something other than water, so she's gonna get a strawberry smoothie. So they really are great as far as making sure there's options for kids too. All right, our food is here, and again, it came out extremely quickly. I got there is the chicken quesadilla with all kinds of different options, sides, and the french fries. Claire's fish and chips, which look great. And then Andrew's French burger, which was also served with some fries. And we're just waiting on the fish tacos, but I just wanted to see how everything looks, and looks great.
Again.
I didn't update after we had lunch today at the Poolside restaurant. So overall, it was good. Andrew's burger was definitely overcooked, a little dry. He took some of the guacamole that came with the quesadilla and used that, and that seemed to help a little bit. The quesadilla was great. Claire's fish and chips were fine. The dessert was excellent. It was a brownie with ice cream, and it was really good. So service there was definitely a little bit slower than our dinner last night at Sproula. So looking forward to seeing tonight what dinner is like at Manglar, which is the seafood restaurant. We are at Manglar, and we had a 5:30 reservation, so we were really the first people in and the first ones to order, and our food came very quickly. I ordered this sea bass. Have a look at this thing.
This is pasta.
Very fancy. And then we got Claire the fettuccine from the children's menu, and Andrew ordered the lobster ravioli. And this is white sangria that they had brought out. This was just the house drink of the night, and it's excellent. So let's see how the food is.
Machi's gonna. See this fire? I know there's a beef. You want me to get one of those for her? Okay.
All right, so we just ordered dessert, and we pretty much got one of everything. So this is a creme brulee tasting with 3 different flavors of creme brulee. We have a smoked banana cheesecake. Claire just got regular strawberry ice cream, and then this is a tropical pave, so some delicious looking cake. So we are just gonna, again, share all of these and try everything and see what we like the best. All right, just got back from dinner at Manglar. Our service was very quick, and again, this was for the seafood restaurant that we ate at here at the Westin, all-inclusive for night 2. So compared to Italian on night 1, a little bit of a letdown. I had the sea bass, and my fish was dry and tasteless. I'm trying to be honest with my food critiques here. The best thing about my dish was it was served with some vegetables, and the zucchini was really good. Andrew had the lobster ravioli. The lobster, I got to try everything so that I can give an honest review on everything. The lobster was low on the chewy side. So again, not the best. He gave it like a 7 out of 10, but I wouldn't rate it that high. The best dish was Claire's fettuccine. It was a squid ink, like a squid ink pappardelle kind of style with fettuccine sauce. It was so good. I just like wanted to steal her meal. It was delicious. So if you're gonna go to Manglar, possibly ordering off the kids menu, because it was really good. And then the best part about our meal was dessert. Dessert was excellent. So we ordered like one of everything. We got the creme brulee, the tropical pave, we got the smoked cheesecake. It was the smoked banana cheesecake, and then Claire got just strawberry ice cream. And then we ordered a coconut cappuccino as well. And dessert was amazing. So they did a little tableside of the creme brulee, which I'm gonna drop so you can see that. And then they just really, it was great. Everything was excellent. I would say the pistachio creme brulee was my favorite out of everything, but everything was really good. So dessert at Manglar, A+, 9 out of 10, really just, you know, some things were a little bit off, but overall it was really, really, really good. All right, this is our second breakfast here in Costa Rica. And again, we're gonna eat at the buffet because it worked out really well for Claire versus room service, where if there was something that she saw that we had and she really liked, we were able to just get it up and get it for her immediately versus having to wait. It just worked out so much better for having a toddler, a lot more options. So breakfast yesterday was very good. So I'm expecting today to be as equally as good. I can't imagine anything really changes, but we'll see. All right, I stand corrected. They did have a little bit of different options today for breakfast, including these donuts. Claire loves donuts, so grabbed a nice big donut. And check out this cute little chocolate covered one as well. So a few different things from yesterday, but overall the same foods. They did have a different specialty coffee today. This is a caramel iced cold brew, I believe. So it seems like every day they have a different coffee special.
Hey guys.
All right, we are back at the buffet Mitra Market for lunch today instead of going to the Poolside restaurant. Just wanted to switch it up and try something new. I decided to get a cheeseburger and fries, very basic. And they do have a pasta bar over there, which sounded great. I think that's what we're gonna get for Claire, and a bunch of really good desserts. Just something you might wanna note is that they have condiments out that really are not refrigerated. So I would avoid choosing anything like dairy based to put on. I just got ketchup since that can be room temp, but it's a little worrisome with how hot it is today. It's extremely hot today that these things are not being chilled. So just something to think about if you want to prevent getting sick. And then this is really good. This is a passion fruit iced tea that they had. And then Claire's having a strawberry lemonade, which she really likes. All right, lunch at the buffet at Mitra Market was good. I had a cheeseburger, which was actually better than Andrew's burger that he had yesterday at the sit-down pool restaurant. It was very good. We got the pasta bar, and I didn't try that, but Andrew said it was good. French fries were good. They had a really nice selection of desserts, which I liked. I think it's very kid-friendly because you have a lot more options that you have there versus at the sit-down restaurant. But overall, can't complain. I think one of the biggest questions people have when they're coming to an all-inclusive, how are the drinks? And the drinks here have been excellent. They are not watered down. I have been to one other all-inclusive and the drinks were terrible at that all-inclusive. And these are great. This is a coconut mojito and it is fabulous. I had one yesterday and I'm noticing that the quality is very consistent, and that's something that you don't always find. So, very good drinks.
Okay. Well, cool down.
Here's the pizza.
Early one.
That's not the
Right, dinner tonight is at the Steakhouse La Sabana, and I think we are going to go ahead and order the empanadas and pumpkin cream appetizers. I'm going to go with the New York, and we're going to get a couple sides because not really anything on the kids menu that I'm seeing that's going to work super well for Claire. So it looks like bananas and syrup. They have a fried green plantain I think we're going to try, baked potato, twice en gratin, french fries. So hoping she can enjoy some of the sides, and then the desserts look good here too. I'm sorry, it's so dark, so I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see the food. So I ordered the pumpkin cream. So this is essentially pumpkin soup. And then this is the empanadas appetizer. And they were nice enough to bring out the sides so that Claire could have something to eat. So we have the French fries over there, and we have the baked potato and plantains. Looks good. Alright, Andrew ordered the short rib with beans and rice. And oh my goodness, it's so dark. So sorry, you can barely see this right now. This is the New York. It's an 8-ounce, and I got it with a chimichurri sauce. So you pick your protein, pick your sauce, pick your sides. But again, they brought out our sides earlier because we had Claire and she was able to eat some of those. All right, we're back from dinner at La Sabana. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, I apologize. So I didn't want to review the food while we were there because it was raining. It was super dark in there. The music was really loud. I feel like I'm sounding older and older as I'm talking about this. But anyways, so I just wanted to give a very honest review of La Sabana, which is the steakhouse here at the Westin All-Inclusive. So our appetizers were excellent. I had the empanadas, which were a plantain-filled empanada, and then pumpkin cream, so essentially like a pumpkin soup. And then we ordered some of the side options. So how it works is you have your appetizers, and then you pick your protein. So they had ribeye, New York, Andrew got short rib, there was a chicken, and then you can pick a sauce to go with. So we got our appetizers, and then our sides came out because we had Claire with us and we wanted to make sure she was eating something, even though she did have pizza earlier. We're thankful we had pizza earlier. So appetizers were great. Really enjoyed the empanadas and the pumpkin soup, and our sides were good. But I don't really consider myself like a steak snob by any means, but my husband does grill, and the steaks it was not good. That's, I guess, just putting it mildly. My steak was like 70% fat and 30% meat. The meat that I did have was okay. I had the chimichurri, which was excellent to go with it, but overall just was not happy. And Andrew had short rib, and it was not good either. So this steakhouse does get very mixed reviews on TripAdvisor, so I was kind of hesitant, but I really didn't have a lot of options when I was booking. There were some restaurants that there was no availability. I don't know if they closed certain restaurants due to like private parties or what happened, but I really wanted to try Fasanella, was the international option, but La Sabana was all that was available. So that's what we got. And overall, just if you have to pick, if you're here for a couple nights and you get the options to pick, I would try to avoid La Sabana unless you're just gonna go for appetizers, because the appetizers were great, but service there was very mediocre as well. It took a long time. We had our appetizers and our sides out, and no drinks for quite some time. Like, we were done with our appetizers before our drinks came out. So that's just an honest review. Another thing I totally forgot to mention is that when we arrived at the steakhouse at La Sabana for dinner, they did not have any record of my reservation. I don't know if they just wrote things down wrong or what was going on, but the Westin has an app that you book all of your dinner reservations through. You can do it when you're here through reception, but I did it through the app so that way I could ensure that we were making sure we were doing sit-down restaurants, because I know some things filled up. So I just okay, so this is the app. So that was our dinner, and then Thursday, La Sabana. There it is. Proof. They even asked me if I had proof, and of course I left my phone in the room because it was pouring and I didn't want to get my phone wet. So there we go. Proof.